So this is a part two to the part of me trying to teach people, I guess, or this is my first video, but part two to what I was talking about. When you achieve something and when you do something that's great, it's really awesome, isn't it? It's like the best thing you've ever felt. But whenever you lose, you feel like it's the end of the world. It's really not. You know what I mean? It's nowhere close. It's not even the beginning of the end of the world at all. So with that being said, when you take a loss, just learn from it. And then it's really not a loss at all. You know what I mean? It's not life ending, you know, it's not the end at all. Because we all lose. Even me, I messed up majorly in life. Major. So I don't let that kill me. I don't let that destroy me of who I am on the inside. You know what I mean? I know who I am, and nobody can stop that. Nobody's opinions are going to change of who I am and what I do. You know what I mean? And that's going to happen. Unfortunately, a lot of people, you know, this is the truth, by the way. I have to be honest. And that's another thing you need to be, is just honest. So with that being said, you know, nobody's always going to be there for you. At the end of the day, you ultimately have yourself. And that's the sad truth, but it's not always a bad thing to have yourself, you know what I mean? Because if you don't care about yourself, others won't care about you. And that's facts. It doesn't matter what you say. That's like, again, the saying always says, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. You know what I mean? So if somebody's helping you, take their advice. And if it's the wrong advice, you'll know because you learn. You know what I mean? That's like saying, I give you an apple and I tell you it's a banana. And then your best friend comes to you and gives you an apple and says it's an apple. And then you tell him it's a banana. Then you'll fully understand you get what I'm saying? It'll comprehend. You'll get there. Yeah, it'll suck because you look dumb because you called an apple a banana. But, you know, you learn from it. It's an embarrassing thing that happens. And we all go through embarrassing things. Okay? And it's completely fine. You're not always going to lose, okay? Trust me, you're going to learn from it. But my point is, you never actually take a loss, okay? As long as you learn from it. If you don't want to learn from it and you want to keep on falling down that dark road, I mean, I'd love to help. By all means, I'd love to help. I truly believe myself that nobody ever doesn't want help. Everybody wants help, and that's the truth, okay? I believe there's a good in anybody, in everybody. I don't care who you are. I believe that. And some people think that's hard to believe because of all the things that we've been through. Like, oh, well, you know, this guy did this and now I hate him. And I'm like, well, you know, that's you. You know what I mean? But eventually you will come to learn that, you know, people make mistakes, people do bad things, and then people evolve from that. You know what I mean? And even if they continue to make that same mistake, you continue to forgive them. And I'm telling you, it'll open up a new world, like a spiritual reality, and it'll be beyond what you can comprehend when you do that. Like, I can't even tell you, like, what, literally just yesterday, I was talking to my friend, Miracle. By the way, I'll put his thing in the description, and I'll put his channel right here. He's an amazing guy, by the way. He streams, and he's awesome. Anyways, quick shout out. So, with that being said, like, when you forgive people, it's like an amazing thing. You'll never forget. You'll never forget. People who say he'll forget are just lying. Like, you never forget. I never forgot the people that actually hurt me and messed me up. So, you know, but I forgive them because at the end of the day, what can you do? It's over with. It's done. Like, it's in the past. You can't stay mad forever. You know what I mean? It's like a girl that broke your heart. Like, you can't be mad at her forever. You can't. You have to forgive her because if you sit there with that anger, it's going to ultimately build up and you're going to put it into energy that's going to be used on somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if I had a girlfriend and she broke up with me and she broke my heart, I'd get upset and I would go down a spiraling path. And then somebody who comes over, like my best friend, he would come over and help me and be like, hey man, you need to get up off your feet. This is really sad. And I don't like to see you like this. And I push him away. I say, get out of here. I don't like you. And then that ultimately ruins our friendship because he did nothing wrong. He's just trying to help. So I ultimately ruin that friendship. You know what I mean? And then he goes away and then I truly sit alone and I think about it and I'm like, what have I done? You know what I mean? So you have to think about what you're doing in life and you have to, again, forgive people. That's what I'm trying to get at. You have to forgive people. So it's just a crazy thing to think about. So it's really insane. But ultimately you have to learn and you have to evolve and you have to forgive people. That's like one of the major lessons you can learn. Ultimately, there's other ones that I'd love to talk about. For this topic right now, for this video, it would be just learning how to forgive people. Okay? So, with that being said, once you learn how to do that and once you learn how to turn a new leaf, essentially, you will open up a new world that I can't even explain to you and you couldn't even fathom. I couldn't even fathom it. Like, me personally, like, when I forgave somebody and it like opened my soul, like my heart, my mind, my body, like it just, everything, it's crazy. So what's the word, like, my lesson of today is just forgive people. Okay, that's all you need to do. And again, with that being said, I love y'all. You guys are amazing, and I hope you have an amazing life. Peace.